Hey, welcome to today's daily sit. I just got done smashing the gym and a little bit tired, but had this thought on my mind. I was thinking of three things that if fear were like a human being, like all powerful with a sword, what would be three things that fear would hate? Hate so much that it would leave me alone. Because sometimes, when you're bullied by something, sometimes you're just not strong enough to necessarily defeat it, but you can dissuade it away, okay? Kind of like if everyone's always eating my brownie sundae and then I put like soy sauce on it, they can still eat the sundae, but they might not be appealed to it with soy sauce on it. So how can we put some soy sauce or something that we love on ourselves to get fear to go away? Three things that fear hates. Number one, fear hates anyone that admits they're afraid. You would think you would love it. You'd think fear would be like, oh yeah, they're admitting I'm afraid. No, fear hates awareness. So you're afraid to go into that sales call? Good. You're afraid to have that conversation with your husband or wife? Good. Admit it. Admit it to them. Hey, honey, I'm kind of afraid to have this conversation right now. I'm a little nervous. Hey, welcome, Mrs. Prospect. I'm really nervous. I'm a little bit fearful on how this sales presentation is going to go today. So I just want you to know that if I seem a little off, I apologize. Admit it. Number two, take action. Fear cannot stand movement. It cannot stand when you take action. Okay, so you go into the sales meeting anyway. You have the conversation with your significant other anyway. You take action. Fear, oh my gosh, if you admit that you have fear and take action in lieu of that awareness, fear right now, you're looking very unattractive to fear at that point. Very, very unattractive. Third thing that puts the nail in the coffin with fear is get around other people that used to fear what you're fearful of now. So if it's a cold message reach out, you're like, I don't know, what if people say this or that or call me a spam or whatever it might be, whatever you're fearful of, okay? You admit it, you do it anyway, you take action, but then also you get around someone who's just done a ton of it that doesn't have fear, So another thing is, hey, Bob, what was it like that one day when you confronted your wife and, you guys had to have that talk? Oh yeah, it went great, or it didn't go great, but yeah, this is how I got over it. So get around people that have conquered what you want to conquer. So those are the three ways that you are going to dissuade fear and not allow fear to run your life. Okay, number one, admit that you're afraid. Number two, take action towards the things that you're fearful of. And number three, find people who don't have that fear that are doing what you want to get done, that fear is preventing you from doing. Love to hear your comments, your comments here in the comments. And thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great growth-driven rest of your week.